Mr. Ruben Barrios.
Hey, how's it going, Cesar?
Great, good to see you. Tell us about your beginnings in music, how the Los Barrios band came into being.
I have an ungodly crazy story, also with an ungodly crazy life. I started playing music when I was 5 years old. Big set of drums, little kid trying to, I started like that. I didn't get paid playing music until I was 8 years old. Other bands would pick me up, right? They say, hey, look at this kid, he knows how to play jazz. Or he understands, he's got a good ear.
Yes.
So that's how I started doing, working with conjuntos, right? Mm-hmm. This and that, Then later on I started working with Cefi Puente, drop some names now. Mm-hmm. Cefi Puente and his orchestra, right. Benny Cruz and his conjunto, okay. And let me see here, who else? Well, of course, Los Barrios, my brothers, all my brothers. We had a band back in the day where we did, we worked Hart Plaza, we did the Babel Abodes. I worked with orchestras, like I said, with, let me see here, Andy Gonzalez. I'm talking back in the 60s, right? Okay. And Andy Gonzalez, Cefi Puente, Rosendo Garcia and the Blue Notes out of Pontiac. Yep. Various groups. And I even played country western music right down the street over on Runner Highway. It used to be the name of the bar was the Hollywood Lounge.
Hollywood Lounge.
Yeah, that was years ago. Mm-hmm. And then there was another one called the Memory Club. Mm-hmm. Now it's called. It was Ibarra's Bar. Mm-hmm. Just like I said, years ago. So I did all that stuff, and I played not just that type. I played also merengues and cumbias and
the variety.
Variety things that I picked up on, and that's how that came about. Like I said, I did country western music too. So
you wore many hats.
I wore many hats in the game, yeah.
Tell us about your father, Mr. Catarino Barrios, how he started the band.
Yeah, he started the band back then, and we all started, like I said, very, very young. Mm-hmm. And we would learn songs and this and that, and it wasn't too bad, and then we figured it out. And he'd hear a song on the radio and say, like the Kentucky Fried Chicken theme song. He says, okay, play that song, but I want to hear it like a cha-cha. So we figured it out, and it came out like that. So, we are how quick we can figure it out. Or the same song, I want to hear it as a waltz. Mm-hmm. So we had to figure it out, So we done it like that.
So he was very much a motivator in your life.
Yeah. And he says that, he had nothing against rock and roll, but it's like, after you play real heavy Latin syncopated beats, rock and roll is really simple, compared to some of the other beats, So it was real simple to play rock and roll. It was just, 4/4, whatever.
So what are you doing now in music?
Well, right now I'm retired. I don't play music anymore. Okay. I'm retired from Ford Motor Company. I worked at Ford's down the street, the old Rouge plant. Right. And then right now I just pretty much do it. I do like a lot of woodworking and stuff like that. Build all kinds of crazy things, So that keeps me busy.
Yeah, speaking of rock music, you covered so many different genres and styles, but we had a rock band together, Salt of the Earth.
Yes, we did.
Salazar and Frank Ramon.
Right.
You played rock in that band also.
Yes, I did. That was years ago, yeah. My hair was a little longer back then. Well, way longer back then. Okay, so yeah, we did a lot of stuff, And just coming back to the old hood, man, brought back a lot of memories. Right. A lot of fun times here. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know about Detroit. You don't know nothing about Detroit till you come to Southwest Detroit.
Exactly.
That's where it's really happening here. A lot of good food, a lot of good restaurants.
Yes.
A lot of good times over here.
Yep. Those are the roots.
A lot of roots. Yeah, that's where our roots are. Yeah.
Any other memories you want to talk about, or any stories that you want to share?
I'm trying to think of something else well, some of the crazy stories was working the Babalo jobs. That was like one of the hardest jobs. It looks like a lot of fun. You'd get the stuff out of the car, load it on the boat, take and put it together on the boat. Right. And you play your set, go into the island, take your stuff off with the boat,
A lot of moving.
Yeah, moving it,
Yeah.
put it on a pickup truck,
Right.
take it to the island, then you do the same process until you come all the way back home.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of back and forth and moving around and,
Yeah, because with the rock band, we played on the island and the boats.
yes, yeah, we had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I even worked with the Counts too, you know, so I played with a lot of bands.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of good memories.
Yes. So what were your musical influences growing up? What were your
What's up?
inspirations?
Yeah, some of my inspirations were like Tito Puente, Celia Cruz, Duke Ellington, Stevie Wonder. You know, a lot of these really old movies. Frank Sinatra. You know, I would listen to this old standard charts, and me and my wife would watch an old movie. And it's like, oh, I know that song. And then in my head, I already got it, you know, I'm playing like this with the brushes or whatever. I got it figured out, you know. And I would even sing. And my wife would look at me like, how do you know? It's like, I don't know. It's just.
So it was natural for you?
It was just something very natural for me.
Innate.
Yeah, it just came up to me, yeah.
And you were lucky that your whole family, they had a band with your brothers.
Yeah, all my brothers, yeah, we all played music, yeah. All of us. Now it's only just me and my brother David. And David plays on occasion, and I pretty much, like I said, I retired. But I still, you know, sometimes I get the itch to play again, and sometimes, you know, whatever, you know. But I'm having a blast, you know. Now pretty much all I do is stay home and watch SpongeBob. So that's it for me, you know. But other than that, enjoying life.
Well, thanks again.
Okay, thanks again, Cesar, for inviting me, all right?
You're welcome.